Hello everyone, welcome with Monisha Nair. Today we are making Bombay Ice Halwa, which is also known as Mahim Halwa. So let's get into this video. For that, here I have taken a fry pan. To this I am adding 1.5 cup of granulated sugar. To this I am adding 1.5 cup of milk. So use the same measuring cup for all the given ingredients. To this I am adding 1/4 cup of clarified butter, also known as ghee. 1/4 cup of cornstarch, which is also known as corn flour in India. Now you need to mix this well, and now you need to start the flame. So first we are going to cook this on medium flame until you start seeing the bubbles, and you need to keep on mixing this nicely. That's why you need a fry pan, because then you can comfortably mix this, and you will able to understand when to stop this mixture from cooking. Once I have mixed, to this I am adding 3/4 teaspoon of cardamom powder, also known as elaichi. I am going to mix this well. And to this I will add 1 teaspoon of edible rose water. So don't use any cosmetic rose water, use only edible rose water. I am going to mix this well, and now we'll continue cooking on medium flame until we start seeing the bubbles. Now as soon as you can see the bubbles, now you need to reduce the flame, and we are going to cook this mixture on low flame for 10 minutes. Follow each and every step carefully, then only you will get the perfect Mahim Halwa, and this is the perfect measurement recipe. Now you need to continuously mix this on low flame for 10 minutes. Now after 10 minutes I have kept the flame back on medium, and now you need to continuously mix this. Be patient while making the sweet, then only you will get the best Mahim Halwa. Keep on mixing. Now this is stage 1. Lot of people remove this on stage 1. Don't do that. Keep on mixing. Now this is stage 2. Still you can see moisture in this mixture. Keep on mixing. Now this is stage 3. Still you can see a lot of mixture stick to the pan on the sides. So keep on mixing and scraping the sides as well. Stage 4. Now it is looking glossy, but it is still having little moisture. This is stage 5. Keep on mixing. This is the last stage, when you can see the clarified butter, that is ghee. You can see it is started to come out from the side. So you can see minute droplets of ghee on all sides of the pan. Very minute. Now you need to keep on mixing. Your hands will pain, but keep on mixing. And you can see the mixture has separated from the pan. And how you will come to know? See, this is stuck like a Fevicol, like a glue on the spoon tightly. Now to this I am adding 3/4 teaspoon of yellow food color. Now we'll mix this well nicely for 3 minutes. Let all the color get nicely combined to this mixture. So you can make this of different colors: orange, green, white, yellow, whatever you like. See, now this is the perfect consistency. Now I am going to switch off the flame, and we'll transfer this on a butter paper sheet. Here I have taken a big butter paper sheet. I am going to transfer this mixture, and see how easily this mixture is coming out of the pan. And how you will come to know it is perfect? This will form into a ball. See, just like this, very easily. That means our mixture has come out perfect. So if you are using small butter paper sheets, then divide this into 4 equal parts and then roll. This is a very big butter paper sheet. Now I am going to cover this with butter paper, and we'll start rolling this nicely. So you don't need to roll it too thin nor too thick. If you keep it thick, then it will not come out good, it will be sloppy. So roll it just like a roti, just in the middle, and roll it peacefully. Sit in ground and roll it nicely. It's no need of any hurry, nothing. Aram se you can sit in ground and roll it, and this sweet will actually test your patience, how you are rolling. And whatever mixture excess comes out from the side, just remove it and keep it aside, and we will roll it on another butter paper sheet. Now once this is rolled nicely, carefully you need to open this butter paper like this, very slowly. And you can see already the mixture has started to dry. That means our mixture has come out perfect. Now on top of this I am adding some sliced pistachios and almonds. Here I have taken 2 tablespoons of pistachio and 2 tablespoons of almonds which I have sliced. Add it all over the sheet. Now again we will cover this with the same butter paper, and lightly, with light hands, you need to roll over the dry fruit so that the dry fruit gets stuck to the sweet. So very lightly, don't apply any pressure, just lightly you need to roll it like this. Now I'll open the sheet again, and now we'll place this on top of the table. So this sweet, I won't say it is easy, but it is definitely worth it. Now this is the remaining mixture which came out of the sheet from the sides. I am placing it on another butter paper, and we'll repeat the same. Just like this you need to do. This is the most selling sweet, Indian sweet in Indian market, because most if you see a mixed dry fruit or mixed sweet box, you will always have this sweet in that. And this is the best selling sweet in India. And it's very easy to make. If you see, with so less ingredients you can make so many pieces of Mahim Halwa at home. Just you need to be careful with the proper cooking time, as I have showed you all the proper stages, and the ingredients you should take that much only, how much I have shown you all. And similarly I am applying the dry fruits, closing it, again rolling it lightly, and now we'll place all the sheets on top of the table. Now before it dries out, immediately you need to make cut marks as shown. So this sweet will be along with the butter paper. So that when you stack it one above the other, you can, whenever you want to eat, you will take one sweet, peel off the butter paper and eat the sweet. That's why it will be above, the butter paper will be there under the sweet. Do not remove the butter paper. Now once I made the cut marks, we will immediately cut this sweet on top of the cut marks using a scissor. Just like this you need to make cuts. And now let this dry nicely for 1 hour. It gets dry within half hour, but just for 1 hour let it dry in room temperature. And our Bombay ice halwa has come out perfect. I am so happy with this sweet, and this is the best selling sweet in India. Definitely try this recipe and give your feedback on the comment section below. I would love to hear your feedback. So once you have made the cut marks like this, and out of this ingredients we got so many ice halwa pieces, as you can see here. Now I have allowed this sweet to dry completely for 1 hour in room temperature. After 1 hour, let's see. It's been 1 hour and our sweet has been perfectly dried. See how easily it is coming out. Perfect. This should be the texture of the Bombay ice halwa, and this tastes exactly like the sweet shop Bombay ice halwa. And now we'll stack this sweet, place this sweet one above the other, and then you can keep this in a box and keep it outside and eat it whenever you feel. Within 2 weeks consume it, 1 to 2 weeks, but keep it outside. Just like this, one above the other, you need to keep the sweet. See how simple this recipe is. Definitely try this recipe and give your feedback. And remember friends, like, share and subscribe. Till then, see ya. Thank you for watching.